Everybody, Mike here from Replica Airguns with another field test shooting video. This is kind of part two. I tested out end of last week, the Glock 19 Gen 3 to see with the short barrel. So I swapped the long barrel out for the short barrel. It's a little bit shorter than this in the Glock 19, but they're pretty close. But I wanted to find out what this long barrel would do, so I kept the Glock 17 with the long barrel, as you can see, and we're going to perform the long barrel test this week. These guns will perform similarly, so I didn't want to do it for both guns, like long and short. This will give us a really good idea of the performance, accuracy, and everything, because they're going to perform very similar. They both have a claimed top FPS of 360 with a .20 gram BB using the long barrel. I was able to get around 270, almost 280, so 276, 275, using .25 gram BBs with the shorter barrel. So definitely a possibility of getting up and over 360 with a lighter BBs and a longer barrel. So let's see what the longer barrel does. I'm kind of interested to find out. And we're going to put 5 shots through the chronograph. I've got my light turned on this time. And let's just see if it makes a big difference. So again, remember, around 275 with the short barrel, 358. Again, we're using .25 gram BBs. Oh, error. It's okay. Maybe this thing's in the way. I'm gonna kick back just a bit here. 318. Error. 354. I'm not sure why we're getting errors. 351. We'll just use the ones that work. 358. 361, I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to throw out the low one there. Okay, we locked back. So I'm going to maybe throw out that low one. It seems like it wanted to be in the 350s for most shots, so we'll kind of go with that. I'll average out those 350s, just because things are being a little weird with the chronograph. I think this barrel was so long that some of the gas was just a little too close to where it reads it, so I should have maybe pulled back further. But definitely 360 with the lighter BBs is completely possible. So we went from, say, 275 to in the mid 270s to in the mid 350s just by lengthening the barrel. All right, so whoops, we're going to set up the paper target 30 feet down range at this point and see what kind of accuracy we get. We'll find out if the longer barrel perhaps shoots more accurately or not, or sometimes it's just me, but we'll find that out in a second here. I've got my paper target all set up and my Glock 17 Gen 4 all loaded up with 10 rounds. And we're going to put 10 rounds into this fresh paper target, see if it does as well as the 19, hopefully the 19 Gen 3 that we tested out last week. Both of these guns, again, are gas blowback using propane with .25 gram Airsoft BBs. They're Umarex products, licensed, not counterfeit, licensed products. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay, locked back. Let's check it out. Oh, pulled a little to the left and down a bit. We had a flyer up there. Let's just throw that out just for fun, because this was the pattern here. That's sort of an oddball one. Could have been me. So we're going to say comparably to the Glock 19, it's a Glock 19 Gen 3. This Glock 17 Gen 4 got about a 2.5-inch grouping. Maybe just a hair lower, because the other one was shooting a bit low, but maybe this is a bit lower, very close, but it was pointing to the left. So the Glock 19 definitely was more centered left to right. Maybe I'm pretty sure these sights are actually adjustable. There is like a little screw in here, and I believe we can kind of move them around a little bit. I believe they are replaceable as well. You just got to find the right sights that will fit in there. So we could move the rear sight around a little bit. I'm pretty sure of that, and get it to target a little bit better. Bring it over to the right just slightly. Perform nice. Again, we shot even with these .25 gram Airsoft BBs, we shot close to 360, in the high 350s all day long. So with .20 gram Airsoft BBs, for sure up and over 360, just like it's claimed. Obviously, you're probably going to want to get rid of this longer barrel. You can either cut it down yourself or purchase our shorter version barrels from the Replica Airgun store if that works better for you. Either way will work. Or you could try and cut this down yourself. If you screw it up, You can always replace it with the other barrel later on if you need to, but they're pretty easy to cut. Take the barrel out, mark it off, cut it with a Dremel or a hacksaw, sand it down, just touch up the black with the metal with some black paint. You're good to go. So you don't have to buy that barrel. You could use one of these and make it work. Gun shoots good, solid performance, consistent FPS, decent accuracy as we saw here. Really nice trigger, similar to a Glock. Really nice product. Make sure to check out the tabletop video as well. Also come on down to replicaAirguns.com for more articles, post reviews, pictures, all that kind of stuff. And of course, replicaAirguns.ca for Canada and replicaAirguns.us in the US, where we only sell non-counterfeit items there, all licensed products through companies like Umarex, Crossman, ASG, Gletcher, you name it, all the big brands that license their products, Cybergun, everybody, all those guys. That's who we buy from, right? Legit products. All right, we sell air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories in those stores. So thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.